Hello, everybody. Ed Cross here. Thank you for joining us today. I've got a really big announcement regarding restoration collections. You know, I've spent my career tangling with insurance companies and adjusters and homeowners and property owners who give contractors all sorts of grief when it comes time to get paid. And there are adjusters out there that have weaponized Xactimate against restoration contractors. There are third-party consultants who come in and try to dictate the way that contractors run their projects and the way that they bill for their services. And there are also issues out there, of course, because certain contractors are using documents that do not secure their right to payment. They have insufficient contracts. And for a number of years, I have had the pleasure of knowing Angela Bairamai. Angela has been a Michigan lawyer for many years. For the last 8 years, she has worked for Belfor in their corporate legal department as corporate counsel. And I'm excited to announce that a couple of months ago, Angela reached out to me. She said she was looking for the next opportunity in her career. And she was curious what I had to offer. And I said, I would love to be able to work with you. And today I'm overjoyed to announce that Angela Bairamai, Michigan attorney, has joined the law offices of Edward H. Cross. Angela oversaw Belfor's collections across the United States for a bunch of years. She has experience with many hundreds of collections files and brings with her an incredible wealth of experience. And in addition to being a lawyer with all of this experience, Angela has the unique distinction of being one of the very few lady attorneys in the United States who is also a licensed general contractor. And so good afternoon, Angela. And today is our big grand opening of our Michigan law practice. We're now open for business in the state of Michigan. And I want to thank you, Angela, for joining us. And I think this is going to have national ramifications. So say hello and tell people what you want them to know.
Thank you so much, Ed. I am thrilled to be joining forces with you. As you know, collecting money on behalf of contractors is a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. I am a contractor first and a lawyer second. I've been a contractor for many, many years with my family contracting company. And I understand very well the sting of going out and doing a job and knocking it out of the park and doing a great job and then not getting paid for it. And so I decided to become an attorney after working as a contractor for many, many years, so I can help, you know, not only companies like my family company, but also other companies out there. And so the opportunity to work in the restoration industry with, you know, someone as legendary as yourself, Ed, it's just such an exciting opportunity for me, and I look forward to you know, bringing my knowledge and experience in Michigan and, you know, working on restoration collections across the U.S., you know, to other companies across Michigan and across the U.S. to, you know, be able to help them bring home the money when you get the work done.
Bring home the dollars, right? That's fantastic. So let me tell you guys what we're doing here and how all of this is going to work. Angela is licensed to practice law in the Wolverine State. I'm licensed to practice law in California, Hawaii, Texas, and North Carolina. And Angela and I are going to work together as co-counsel with attorneys in other states. And the way we do that is we provide the restoration piece and the local attorney provides the local legal piece. So Angela is going to work together with me on cases in the states where I'm licensed as an advisor and to help assist with organization of the evidence, presentation of the evidence, formulation of the arguments, the creative design, all of the strategery that goes behind all of that. And it's going to be an incredible benefit to everybody who's involved. So this is something that we're able to embark on a national level. And Angela's going to have a big focus naturally on work in the state of Michigan, making sure that contractors are paid a fair price in Michigan. And we're also super excited to announce, in addition to the fact that Angela has joined the firm, and in addition to the fact that today is our grand opening of our Michigan office, that on June 22nd at 12 noon Eastern time, we're going to do a lunch and learn webinar on restoration collections. And this is specifically tailored for the state of Michigan. And we're going to be covering some big hot button topics. Number one, how to build a powerful restoration contract that can help you get paid more and get paid faster. We're going to be sharing some strategies with you as to how you can defeat attempts by insurance companies to use generic pricing like Xactimate pricing or CoreLogic Symbility pricing as global pricing. So those programs were not intended to be used as global prices. And there's some strategies that you can employ to help overcome all that. Angela is very well versed with mechanics liens, and we're going to give Michigan restorers some insights as to how they can maximize mechanics liens. It's a very powerful tool. And speaking of powerful tools, we're also going to give you an overview in this webinar on how to harness the power of the assignment of benefits. And if you're curious for information regarding assignments of benefits and assignments of insurance rights, take a look at edcross.com/AOB. There we have a set of assignment of benefits forms for all 50 states. It's in a book that includes detailed instructions. It's an easy read. And included with each form is a notice of assignment letter. When you get an assignment, you need to put the insurance company on notice that you have that assignment. And until the insurance company receives notice of it, your assignment doesn't have any power, doesn't really do anything. So June 22nd, 12 noon Eastern time, if you go on to edcross.com/webinar, you can sign up for that. You can register at edcross.com/webinar. You want to share a couple of hints as to what else they might hear of in the webinar, Angela?
Yeah, I'm super excited about this webinar, Ed. I think we're gonna take you through some tips and tricks and strategies to set yourself up on the front end to avoid disputes on the back end and to make yourself more successful when disputes eventually do arise on the back end. It's inevitable, no matter how many precautions you put in place. There's always going to be those one or two jobs where a dispute is inevitable. So we set you up for success, but we set you up to succeed in the event that there is a dispute. And then we'll take you through, tips and strategies for once you do have a dispute, for how to effectively and efficiently handle that and manage it without getting, hopefully into a situation where you've got attorney's fees that are eclipsing what you were initially trying to recover. So we're, a focus on being efficient and being effective in prosecuting the cases. So we're really looking forward to, bringing some of these tips and strategies to you guys, and taking a deep dive into, the best way that you can protect yourself. Front load your contracts at the front end, make sure that you're getting paid a fair rate for the work that you're doing, and protecting your right to get paid at the end of the day. So looking forward to providing lots of good information and a deep dive into these topics.
So, let's be clear on one thing before we sign off here. Adjusters are not judges or juries. They're not contractors. They're not part of the restoration market. And they do not set prices. Unless you entered into a contract with an insurance company where you've agreed to work under a set price, you're not required to yield to whatever price an adjuster tries to dictate to you. And the Restoration Industry Association has published a position statement on the scenario where an adjuster tries to dictate prices. And if you haven't already joined the Restoration Industry Association, we urge you to do so. Go to restorationindustry.org. There's a new dues structure. It's very inexpensive to join the RIA now, and it's a powerful force of unity in the industry. So keep in mind that adjusters are third parties to your relationship with your customer. And they can offer opinions, they can do what they're going to do. But at the end of the day, if you're working outside of program work, adjusters should have no influence over pricing because they're not judges or juries. So if you want to reach Angela, today's the grand opening of our Michigan office. The phone number there is 313-879-4040, 313-879-4040. So excited to welcome Angela to the LOEHC team, and welcome aboard, my friend.
Thank you so much, Ed. Looking forward to working with you and looking forward to working with all the restoration contractors out there who are facing, a lot of similar issues.
Great. Thank you all. And we're here for you. At your service, signing off. Uncle Ed. Ciao for now.